Look at this. There are 6,128 members in my trading group, and we're killing it. Got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump in this video, I want to ask you guys, smash a like button for me, subscribe to the channel, jump in right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin. Real quick, let's go to Twitter. On May 31st, 2021, I made this video and I said major Bitcoin move on this specific date. Check this out. You won't even believe this. Shout out to Trip. He's an admin in my group and he's a big fan of fib timeframes, right? Where you can pull horizontal fib levels and you can find relevant dates to watch. June 22nd, kind of give or take a couple days each way. June 22nd, we're looking for some type of big move out of Bitcoin. August 21st, September the 20th. So write these dates down. Now, if we look and we backtest this idea on previous price action, this is a weekly chart, and you can see it basically called this drop from Bitcoin, pretty decent sized drop, and then this bottom and then move higher for Bitcoin from about $7,000 to almost $14,000. And then potentially that move right after it, where you had one of the biggest sell-offs in the history of Bitcoin from, 12,000 down to 3850, right? And you see how these fib levels played out as far as the bottom, and then this explosive move nailed on the 1.272. Did it happen? Did we have a freaking crazy move over the last, dude, that was crazy, from 35,000 down to 28,000. Huge. It's crazy because I've got a lot of people in the group that have been with me for a number of years, and I taught them how to trade. And now they take things to the next level, and it blows my mind. Reminder, I'm giving away $500 in Bitcoin in 4 days. All you have to do for a chance to win, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Boom. Free money. Let's go. Make sure, follow me on Twitter, cryptobtc_Chris. This is a Bitcoin weekly chart. So right now, weekly support is still holding. This weekly candle doesn't close until Sunday. So it's not amazing price action for the bulls. I mean, this is a bear flag, broke to the downside. Now, remember that 26,632 is the 618 fib level. Bitcoin often likes to bounce on this level. This is the Bitcoin daily chart. And so talking about this earlier, we had obviously a huge move to the downside today. And the bulls showed up and bought it back up from 28,500. The daily candle just closed. Asia's waking up soon. And so we're looking for some volume to come in. What is important is that, and we're going to talk more about this in a second, this lower trend line, this white lower trend line needs to hold in order to prevent more downside. We're going to talk in a second how all the buy orders are stacked down here, and if this level doesn't hold, potentially more downside for Bitcoin. So it's important that the bulls show up here. So based on this idea, you had a pullback. Obviously today was pretty crazy. I know a lot of people, you just have, when you get these long wicks on the bottom, it's just a bunch of panic selling. Everybody's getting stopped out. There's a lot of concerns, right? And so, just really important that the bulls hold this level. We want to see a breakout of this white falling wedge on the 4-hour chart to put in, the idea for more upside continuation. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person said, I made $3,000 off the long wick and bounce idea earlier. So that long wick idea we talked about yesterday's video, make sure and check that out. He says, not bad for a couple hours. So long wick reversals have been pretty epic. Shout out to Marshall. He said, you and our group never miss a thing. All the latest news, best setups, period. This young lady reached out. She made 31 years of her normal income that she would earn from her job in 1 year in the trading group. She made $1.65 million Canadian in profit. She said, I am able to retire and devote my time to this group and trade crypto full time. This is just the tip of the iceberg, like she says. This is mind-blowing. You guys keep watching this channel. Smash the subscribe button. I'm going to keep you guys updated daily. This is the biggest financial opportunity of our lifetime. This is life-changing money right here. I will make sure you're in the best and most profitable trading setups and keep you updated daily. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, if you pay in crypto right now, it's 50% off. So go to my website, cryptorev.net. June the 21st, I talked about how there's a bearish pennant on Bitcoin. And we're going to look for the best oversold bounce if Bitcoin drops today or tomorrow, which obviously it continued lower. And so we got some pretty epic oversold bounces. And so this is what most people are trading right now. And I just want to emphasize, like, these are very, very short-term trades, but essentially you're just looking for the RSI to be oversold and then potentially, bullish divergence, long wick reversals, ideas like we talk about. You see 9% gains on this trade, 12% gains on this trade, and 20% gains on this bounce. And so if you're able to trade these oversold bounces, if you're new to this, use small amounts, right? Use small amounts. They call this catching knives for a reason. But this is one of the staples of my trading strategy. Like for me, after you practice these over some time, these are very profitable. This tweet came out right when Bitcoin was moving higher. China insiders believe the impact on service providers is not severe, only extends to the closure of accounts. However, they're expecting Chinese headline risk to roil markets the rest of the summer. The Treasury nominee is going to prioritize implementing crypto rules. Let's see how this goes down. Michael Sonnenschein, he says, you're crying, I'm buying. This is a CEO of Grayscale. He tweeted this, you're crying, I'm buying. Yeah, institutions are buying the dip. You get a lot of these panic selling by retail, the fear. You got to counter trade your emotions, but are they buying too early, or is this the actual bottom? So we had some of these ideas on Dogecoin yesterday, made like 12% real quick on a breakout of this falling wedge. And what I want to emphasize to you guys is you can find smaller patterns on like the 5-minute time frame and buy breakouts of the smaller patterns. And so you're essentially like trading the range. And so it gives you more opportunities when the market's not amazing. Like, I want to reach out to you guys, and I know a lot of people that hold these coins long term don't necessarily take profits on a regular basis. And all I'm trying to do is kind of come up with an easy strategy, an easy thing to understand where you can take profits and be pretty confident about it. At least just practice with small amounts, or just taking a percentage of your profits, right? This is just a random chart example, but see this trend line? I want you to put yourself out there, get Tradingview, start charting these coins, draw a long-term trend line. Right, you see how the price action continually bounce off this level? Okay, so the price action is going to continue higher until this trend line breaks. And when it does, there'll be some downside, right? The measured move would be based on the height of this price action, right? The height of this rising channel, rising wedge, okay? What I suggest here is make a plan. There has to be a line in the sand that you draw in this price action where you're like, you know what? I'm not riding this downtrend. This is not part of my trading strategy to ride downtrends. I'd rather buy I want to buy into a sign of strength. I want to buy into after the reversal is even in play, right? The money for me is made in the middle. And so, but part of it starts with taking profit so you have money to buy back lower. right? And so this is just an easy take profit idea that I want you to consider. So this is Ethereum. And just as an idea, like something to consider, maybe you just take half your profits. When you get this parabolic price rise, like you're going to get a massive pullback. Here's one of those long wick reversals like we've been talking about, pretty crazy. Maybe you just take 50% of your profit after this trend line breaks and you wait. And you know, if you're worried it's going to run away from you again, you know, then you take another 50% at another major trend line. Right, so you can use multiple trend lines and take profits in stages, right? It's not all or nothing. Understand this as a potential idea for profit taking, right? This is the Bitcoin 4-hour chart, and what I want you to understand is see this huge long wick. There's a ton of buyers in this area, right? I mean, that's essentially what happened is all the sellers were selling. They all flipped to buyers, and you got this long wick. Okay, so will you get a reversal here? Actually, it'd be pretty bullish to see another drive down here and retest these buyers, right? All the buy orders down here. And then if you get a move to the upside and a breakout of this trend line, like that's a bullish idea, right? To see another drive lower and a bounce. Like this support level has to hold. You don't want to see this break because then it'd be, you know, downside continuation ideas, right? This is PAX G. And just so you guys know, you know, Bitcoin had that crazy pullback and PAX G pumps. This is PAX Gold. So this moves the opposite of what Bitcoin does. Like when Bitcoin is pumping, this pulls back. And when Bitcoin is pulling back, this pumps. So you got this huge pump out of PAX G earlier. So just all kinds of ideas on what to do when the market's pulling back. And this potentially is one of them. A lot of people are talking about a Wyckoff reaccumulation. And this is the last hope for the bulls, right? This has got to play out. Where, I mean, potentially this could be the spring and then upside continuation. Wyckoff distribution and accumulation is definitely a valid idea. I just don't normally get stuck solely trading on this idea. How it all comes down to this bounce, right? The bulls need to break out of this white falling wedge. An idea for a Bitcoin move here is the price action just broke major overhead resistance. Remember, we nailed this move here previously, and then we nailed the downside move for Bitcoin. And now we've got a break of major overhead resistance. Reminder, altcoins will bleed if this continues and trends higher. So be mindful about holding a bunch of altcoins while Bitcoin dominance is pumping. Doesn't give us a direction of the Bitcoin move, right? You got to use price action for that idea, but pay attention to this. Total cryptocurrency market cap, including Bitcoin, has broken down. Earlier today, it retested. It was a bearish retest of this overhead resistance at about 1.345 trillion. Now it's pulled back. The candle is starting green right now, but just know that there's not a whole lot of support. I mean, if you get a breakdown below about 1.2 trillion, you're looking for this next level down about $1 trillion. So there's a lot on the line for Bitcoin right now. We need the bulls to show up. Like, what are the bulls going to do here? RSI is close to oversold. I mean, if you get a bounce, you get a bullish stochastic cross, which we've tested, we back tested, and that's meant nice moves to the upside. I have to take a stance with cryptocurrency right now where, like, this market has gotten devastated. Like, you got to show me something different, bulls. Show up here. Show me something different. Imagine this. Crypto traders' $20 investment explodes to $1.1 trillion on Coinbase. So my girlfriend told me about this, and I'm like, no way. He turned $20 into $1 trillion. I'm like, dude, that's friggin' the crypto market cap at this point. I'm like, that's not even possible. And sure enough, like, this is all over the news. And it's Rocket Bunny. He bought Rocket Bunny. He turned $20 into $1.1 trillion. And then you read down in the article, and Coinbase said it was a bug, a glitch, and it would be corrected. Man, 1.1 trillion on $20. Boom. Life-changing money, right? If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.